Coming up this week, we're back with our friends at Global Imports BMW, and I told you we was going to do the full shebang on this brand new XM from BMW, the all new SUV, out here to compete with the Lamborghini Uras, the Audi Q8s, the Porsche Cayennes, wherever else SUVs you want to throw at it. That's what we got coming up. I'm Jay Walker. You watching Life Off Road right here on J-Dub Motorsports. Welcome back to another episode of Life Off Road. Thanks again for hitting that play button, folks, and remember to like and subscribe. Go to my YouTube channel and like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel. The vehicle we're featuring this week, we are back with our friends at Global Imports. I told you guys when we did this, we did a preview to this XM vehicle roughly about 2-3 weeks ago, and at that point we couldn't drive it. Well, today this is going to be the full shebang because we're going to get to do a road test on this bad boy. This is a different color, but it's still the same vehicle. As you can tell, not much has changed as far as the color. This color here is what they call a Dravid gray metallic. It's a very pretty color. It has the gold kind of mixed in with the metallic paint. With the sun being out today, you can really, the camera's not gonna really do it any justice, but it's the perfect day because you can kind of see the gold kind of christening throughout the paint job. It's very nice. You have the gold accents around the vehicle, around the front grille, of course a little bit on the wheels here, but it's a very nice color combination. I probably wouldn't really go with the gold trim around, but that's, you know, that's just me personally. But overall, it's a very good looking car. But as we walk around, like I said, ain't nothing really much changed. If you want to go and look at the full in-depth video we did to the preview, that would explain pretty much the most part of what all me and Alex, one of my guys at BMW, we actually talked about. But as we come around, like I said, nothing really changed. Like I said, the grille, like I wanted to tell you before, it kind of looks like that Rolls Royce. I forgot what that SUV for Rolls Royce is called. Somebody could probably leave me a comment and tell me. But very similar to that. Very mean looking grille. You know what I'm saying? It's very aggressive. It's got a nice staggered stance to it. I believe these come with a set of Pirelli P0s that sit on a set of 275, 35, 23-inch wheels. I think front to back. So it's a nice little stance or whatnot. Overall, very sharp looking SUV. I mean, like I said, this is going to be able to compete with the Lamborghini Uras, the Q8, the Porsche Cayennes and so forth. But very nice car, very overall styling. Like I said, it's not really a luxury SUV, but technically it is mixed with the performance of BMW. So you do have your sport modes, different type of modes. This is a hybrid, like it was also explained in the beginning of the last video. It is mixture. It does have the 4.4 liter V8 twin turbo power. This thing makes 644 horsepower. Now, it does have a break-in period with roughly around 400, I believe it's 450 miles to 500 miles. So right now as it sits, it's only pumping out maybe 450 horsepower, which is still pretty good, if you ask me. But once you pass that break-in period, then it unleashed the other 200 horses to give you the full 644 horsepower. But before we get a chance to feel that full horsepower, let's take a look on the inside because I want to show you on the inside. It looks completely different than the last XM we did. So let's take a look at the inside. All right, folks, so we're in the inside now. Like I said, this is a very nice plush interior. This is what they call the Silverstone Vent Coffee interior. It kind of feels like you're in Starbucks. But it's a nice color combination. It's very plush in here. Like I said, you have your Alcantara in here. This doesn't have the moonroof like we stated in the before video, but it does have a nice silhouette of lighting that goes around the whole entire vehicle. You have your nice seats here that are heated and ventilated. They do give you a massage. You have your nice XM badge, which I really like right here. That's very nice. I do like that instead of being kind of embroidered in the headrest. That's a better look for it. But overall, like I said, not much. You know, you have your new iDrive 8 system, which is your gauge cluster here. It has all the nice features and whatnot. And like I said, if you want to see the full detail of that video, you can go to my last video that me and Alex did on the preview to this one, because this is the road test day for this particular car. So let me jump in the back seat and show you how that looks. All right, folks, so we're in my favorite part of this vehicle, the back seat. And as you can see, I have plenty of room as usual. You know, I'm about 6 foot one, excuse me. And it's very plush back here. Have your middle console here, you know, have your little cup holder or whatnot. Have your own control of your climate control. You have a couple of USB ports down there, you know, in case you need to charge your phone or whatnot. It's kind of your back pouches here if you want to put like your notepad or something back here. I believe it's a USB port here, charger on this side. Very nice, very kind of executive level. The thing about these crossovers, you know, some of the crossovers, if you sit in some of these, you know, sometimes it's a little bit hard to get in and out of the back seat. But this one, the roof line is very pleasant. You know, I got plenty of headroom, and I'm not even really slouched down in the seat, so it's very nice. I believe these are heated and ventilated as well. So I'm sure it rides great, so let's take it for a ride. All right, here we go. The new 2023 BMW XM, folks. We finally got our hands on one, and like I stated before, this right here is taking SUVs to the next level, in my opinion. You know, everybody's coming out with, like I said, the Lamborghini Uras, the Audi Q8s. Of course, you have the Cayennes by Porsche or whatnot. You know, but this right here is taking it to that level. You know, it's something. So far, you know, pretty good takeoff. Now this one right here has a break-in period, which we're almost there. This one's got, oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at, the fuel range on this is 307 miles, but it's actually only 24 miles on this car. I almost got excited because I know the break-in period, I believe it's like 450 miles, somewhere around there. So I thought we was gonna be close, because then we can unleash all 644 horses of this bad boy. But 450 is good. You know, I think right now, as it stands, it has 450 horsepower. But yeah, this is, so far, just by judging the ride, is very tight. As you can see, the brakes work pretty good. Just had to come to a sudden stop. But it feels tight like a sports car as far as just kind of the ride so far. Let's see, I just have it in regular comfort mode right now. We'll put it in sport mode a little bit later to check it out. But it's very torquey. It's very quiet right now because, like I said, I believe we have it in comfort mode. I think if I put it in sport mode, it'll open that exhaust stuff. Let's see. We can put it in that. No, I didn't want to do that. We'll figure it out. But this is nice. Like I said, interior, you know, this is the two-tone interior. It's very nice. It's very nice, very plush in here. You have your Alcantara up here. These don't come with a moonroof. You know, it's just a nice little cover on here. like I said, folks, this thing does have a ton of torque. I mean, it's, like I said, it's not even fully broken in yet, but imagine having 644 horsepower to your feet. I mean, that's balls to the wall fun, you know. Balls to the wall fun. One thing I love about the steering wheel is I believe this does have rev matching here too. You have your carbon fiber paddle shift, which is very cool. I do like that, and it actually goes as you turn the wheel. So I do like that feature. That's a pretty cool feature, and it looks cool too. You can never go wrong with carbon fiber pieces in your vehicle. You know, it's very, very good look, very racy look. The seats, like I said, I mean, they feel like some Recaros, but they're not. I mean, they're very comfortable. I mean, they're not plush like how the 760 are, but they're nice. I mean, they're pretty comfortable. These are some excellent brakes, I must say. They're pretty good. And with the offset in this thing, like I said, you got a set of 275s on the front, 315s on the rear, so it's a nice offset to this thing. Really gives it a nice look. Now you hear the motor, I believe. Nice V8 feel. We got a range of 296 miles left of range. As you see, once we get to a light, it goes back into eco mode. This paint color, like I said, it's very nice. I mean, the Dravit Gray is a very nice color. It's a very popular color. You know, when the sun is out, I mean, it really it's a very nice look. Oh, there she is. There she is. Turn radius, like I said, is excellent. I believe the rear wheels, I think the rear wheels kind of turn in too. I believe Alex did tell me that in our last video, that they do kind of turn and adjust to the car. So it's very plush, very easy to maneuver. But I cannot wait to see the actual drag race between one of these, the Uras, the Q8. I mean, that's gonna be something to see. That's gonna be a fun race. I would pay to see that. But I like this thing. This is nice. You know, like I said, the price point of these is around $168, which is a lot of money, but it's less than the Uras. It's probably a little bit more than the Audi Q8. You know, it's definitely less expensive than the Rolls Royce. So, but for all what you get, I mean, it's like I said. I mean, this is a supercar level SUV when it all boils down to. So it's pretty much what you want. It's a real windy day here today, so I hope the wind noise didn't really interfere. And as usual, folks, we're getting a lot of looks, a lot of stares. Like I said, this is brand new. A lot of people haven't seen this ride before, so it's gonna, you know, people trying to figure out if it's like an X5 or an X6, not an X6, maybe an X7. I mean, like I said, this is new to the game, so the dealership said they've been getting a steady flow of them coming in. You know, quite a few people have ordered these. You know, a lot of people knew off the top, you know, that it was coming out. So far it's been pretty popular. This thing does handle the curves excellent, folks. I mean, it's for it to be an SUV. I mean, the way they have this thing set up, as BMW normally does, I mean, it's built to perform, and it's this road we're on is pretty it's pretty curvy, and I'm telling you, it's handling this street like a champ. Believe me. I'm kind of impressed. You know, not surprised, but it's, you know, for a vehicle to handle this way, and it's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. A lot of traffic today because a lot of people are getting ready to head to the ballpark, go Braves. So can't really get after it like we normally do, but you know, it's still, I mean, this thing really moves pretty good. It does. I will give it that. The question is, can it beat a Urus? Can it beat a Q8? Even the Cayenne Turbo, you know. I think, honestly, I think it can. And I'm not just being biased. You know, I think I would love to see a 0 to a quarter mile race, drag race, to really see how this really competes at that level with those vehicles. And those are fine vehicles, don't get me wrong. You know, we're getting our hands on the Urus, you know, coming in the upcoming weeks. We had a Q8 lined up, you know, some time ago, and that fell through, so we got to get our hands on one. But you know, eventually we'll get our hands on one. So I'm kind of glad to be able to get a taste of this first, to see what all it can do. And so far it's very impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. You hear that V8, folks? You hear it? Yeah. Yeah. That's what you want to hear. That's what you want to hear. And just punch it and it just goes. Woo! Well, that's it for this week. I want to thank my friends up at Global Imports BMW, Alex and the guys. You know, make sure you check them out. This is an amazing car. I mean, SUV, so to speak. It's quite fast. You know, it's very surprising, but the way BMW has this thing set up, I mean, it definitely gets right to the point. It holds no punches. I would love to see it in a drag race against the, you know, like I said, the Lamborghini Uras, the Audi Q8s, and so forth. So I'm sure they're gonna do a drag race test sooner or later. But I want to give a quick shout out to my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's see where we leave off at. Noble Stansford, Gary E. Williams, Jay Sanchez, 1975. Thanks KO, Donald Richard, Dredelson, Demetrius Holloman, Philip LaFranca, and Oz Free. Thank you guys so much for newly subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go to my YouTube page, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel out. And to my current subscribers, I always thank you for subscribing and sharing with your friends. Tell your friends, always tell people, tell 10 of your friends. We're really trying to grow this thing out. I also want to give a special shout out to my son, my camera guy, my chase car driver, Jawan. You can follow him on his Instagram at JEDDOC, that's JEDDOC.LLC, a lot to say there, or Jawan_DW on his Instagram page. I will put that up right here. You know, follow him, give him a follow. He takes amazing pictures and always help me look good. And appreciate you guys tuning in as always. And like I said, I'm not ready to give this thing back, so I want to keep on driving this thing some more. So we'll see you guys next time. Later.